There we go. I need to unmute myself. Okay, not on my live here, but on my other page, I have to unmute myself so that I could see what I was doing. Okay, so we have white. We use our white on by Accents. Okay, and as with everything in the 80s and the 90s, it was very, very neon, 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 neon. So look at this. Now, these are pigments. I don't know if you guys have ever just used bright pigments before. I'm sure you've seen them. We are going to do some fun stuff with these pigments because doesn't this like scream Lisa Frank? Yeah, of course it does. Now, I put a paper towel down because this stuff literally goes everywhere. Now, pigments are very, very versatile. You can use them if you wanted to, you know, mix your own colors of gel or acrylic or anything like that. Like this is what you would use. I've seen people use like eyeshadows, all kinds of different stuff. So I actually just kind of pull them out like this. And as you can see, this is pure pigments from profilesbackstage.com. That's in the United States. You can also get these same products from nailtechstore.ca. Okay, so got that. And all right, so here's all of our fun pigments. And there's several different ways that you can do this. Now, because this nail is already, it's white, it still has that sticky layer on it. So we're just gonna take something like this. Okay, it's just like an eyeshadow applicator. And we're just gonna start pressing on our little nail here. Just gonna add some crazy color in there. Now, have you ever seen where it's like not as bright as you wanted? Okay, so that's why, let me tell you why, because Accents White On is actually not sticky. It's like your one coat and you're done. So what we're going to do to make that sticky is we're actually going to use Quick Stick. Now, I know like that looked like a mistake, but I wanted you guys to see that, super important. So we're gonna use our Quick Stick It. Now, I've used this for the last several weeks in all of the videos that I've been doing. This is what you would use for foil transfer, but today I wanna show you a different way to use it, and that is to actually apply it to your nail, and then you can turn around and use it when you're using your pigments. You can actually use this for glitter. It is sticky, you know, that's what you want. I don't know if you know this about gel polish. So you go and get gel polish and you say, hey, I'd like to get, you know, a gel polish manicure. There are two different finishes that come from gel polish. One is that it's going to be sticky. Probably the stickiest finish I have seen in the industry is with C&D shellac. Okay, their stick it's very, very sticky. That's where a lot of people just kind of, you know, throw their foils on there and stick off the C&D shellac. But the other brands out there, or the only other option, if it's not sticky, is it's kind of slimy. So I don't know if you thought, hey, I'm going to use foil and I'm going to throw it on my nail here. But you can't get that foil to stick and it's kind of sliding all around. That's because that dispersion layer is actually kind of slimy. Now, the reason I like this is because no question asked, you know, it's going to be very, very sticky. Okay, so I went ahead and did one nail. We'll do for a full minute, and I already put this one in here, and we'll do another full minute. Then you'll be able to see the bright, bright colors for our Lisa Frank style, which is going to be so great. Okay, so here we are. You can see that it's kind of like a matte sheen, so you know it's going to be very, very sticky. So let's try that again. Let's grab our yellow. There we go. See how it sticks on there? Very, very bright. Yeah, that's what we want. All right, now let's do some orange next. And we don't always have to go like piece by piece. Like you could come up here and grab a little piece like that. I'm gonna do a little bit of both. Super bright. And then let's grab some of this weird green, huh? It's not a weird green, it's a great green. And when you do your overlapping, you can see that they kind of like blend into each other a little bit. I want to do a little bit more green up here. A little high vis for the day, right? Let's grab some pink. That pink is absolutely fantastic, isn't it? So bright. I love it. Well, hello, Miss Jalila. How are you? I love that you're here and joining in on us. All right, so then from there, let's grab a little bit of this purple, huh? And then let's do some blue. Right, nice and pigmented, very, very, very pigmented. Kind of love it, right? Isn't that, it's like super loud, but that is exactly how all of the Lisa Frank styles were. Okay, we're gonna do this one too, so we can do them side by side. This has been like pretty all messed up with all the colors, so I'm gonna go ahead and throw it away and grab another one. And here we go, we'll grab this one. Okay, so now we're gonna do, let's do it more like in the Roy G. Biv order. Do you guys know what that is? So it's red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet. So we'll kind of go that order. So we'll do that. There's our pink. And then we'll grab orange. All right. And then we'll, and you can see I'm kind of like tapping it just to kind of blend it down a little. Let's grab some yellow next. Now, how many of you are wearing all kinds of neons right now? I did the cutest set of toenails the other day, like the hottest pink I have ever done. I was like, aw, that made me really happy. All right, here is green. Now I'm gonna do another layer of that sticky on top of this, because sometimes, you know, a girl just wants a little bit of glitter, right? Well, I do. We don't want it to take away from the brightness. We just kind of, I just want a little bit of glitter. Now you could go ahead and do another layer of the sticky and completely, you know, replicate the colors of glitter. Or I'm just going to show you how to put that sticky on here. There's our purple. Yes, neon is very popular right now. And I'm pretty sure that some of that has to do with like all these shows that have come out from the 80s. They're so great. Okay, there we go. So there is another layer. So I'll just go ahead and slide our little pigments out of the way. There we go. All right, and then we're gonna grab our Stick It one more time. And let's do it on this one, okay? So we'll take our Stick It, we're gonna do another layer. All right, there we go, nice layer, Stick It. Now at this point, you could actually do a foil transfer right over this. So like, let's say that you have, like foils that are clear and maybe they're like black lace or something like that, you could actually do, you know, a foil transfer. But I am using the Stick It to actually use that for some glitter. Oh my goodness, if only you could see how like bright this is under the light. It is very, very bright. And this is the glitter I'm going to use. It's just like a white, kind of a real, you know, tiny, finely cut micro glitter, kind of what that is. So we're going to use that after our nail comes out. And once that comes out, then we're actually going to paint some animal prints on top of our Lisa Frank style nails, right? So I'm really excited to do this with you. Leopard, a little bit of zebra. It sounds pretty fun today. So once we get this out, we'll add some glitter to it. Yeah. I know, it's just happy on a Monday, have some neons, have some fun stuff. And for those of you that are just joining in, if you could do me a huge favor and press share, that would be amazing. So here we are adding our glitter. Yeah, Lisa Frank was very, very, very popular. I remember, going to get new school supplies or whatever. And I was like, oh, look, this trapper keeper. This is a Lisa Frank trapper keeper, right? Okay, now with glitter, whoops, didn't mean to bonk my phone there. Sorry, guys. Okay, with glitter. Now, if you were to put all of this glitter underneath a microscope, what you would find is it is in a lot of like octagon, hexagon shape. And you don't want it to like stick up when you put your top coat on. So instead, what you want to do after your glitter is on is you actually want to use your finger very lightly and rub back and forth to get all of those little pieces of glitter to lay down. Now, did you know that? Because how many times have we done like a sugaring or something and our glitter is there and it's sticking up, and you can put a top coat on it, but then it's still very, it's just very, it's rough and you don't want that. So now we're able to kind of lay that down. Now there are times where you want your glitter to stick up and be all sugary. This is not one of those. So you can see I kind of wipe off my finger on my paper towel, nice and smooth. You can do this on any type of gel polish and it just takes on a really, really neat look. So, all right, so now we have that. Now we are going to be painting, like I said, animal print, but we do not want that glitter to be too rough, and it will be too rough. So let's top coat it. We're going to use a matte top coat because that gives us a really good base for all of our artwork. Oh, and for those of you that are joining me on Facebook Live and you've sent your share button and you've done all of that and shared it to your fun nail groups, I want you to see in the chat that there is a free ebook. I talked a little bit about working with Mirage Spa Education, and that is Cheryl Tebow is the owner, the founder of the very, very first entirely online nail school. Like that's pretty huge, right, in the world. So everybody kind of give her like a huge high five. Cheryl has actually written a book and she's giving everybody access to this free ebook. It's called Setback to Success. So a lot of people have experienced what we would consider, a setback in the middle of COVID. Ooh, hold on, I dropped my nail. Okay. Have experienced a setback, and we don't want to be that person. We want to go from setback and then we want to have success. And that's where we're all at now. So definitely click on misscheryl.com and go get your free ebook. Also from there, there is another book that was released that I was actually very honored to contribute a chapter to. So you can actually get that book on that website as well. And that is talking about having a career in the beauty industry if it's for you. Now, most people here are probably in the industry in some way or form. If they're not, it's excellent for you to hear all of the success stories of people and the different variations of the beauty industry that they've gotten involved in. Or let's say, what if you're a nail technician and you've decided you want to add being a lash technician, if that is allowed in your state or your province or your country, there are different ways and avenues that you can go about doing that. So, okay, so here is our matte top coat. This is the one without the glitter. So we'll go ahead and put that in our lamp. I don't mean to move so quickly for you guys. I hope that that's okay. Okay, so you can't see the glitter because everything is matte, right? Which is totally okay. We're actually going to get our little glitter out of the way. I'm going to put our matte out of the way. And we are going to use gel play. Now, this is an accents. You've seen this. black and white. And it says to stir it before use. I will show you why that is so important. Okay, so I haven't used it for a while. And what happens is when you go to use this, you'll get like oils. It kind of separates inside. It's hard to see with the black, but here, let me show you. Maybe I can show you with the white. Yeah, see how it's kind of separated a little bit? So we're gonna stir those and get them nice and viscous. That's probably the word we're looking for. Viscous? I don't know. Something like that. Tell me. All right, that's funny. All right, so here we go. We can kind of stir it up. That going. All right, and we'll wipe it off on our paper towel. And we will do the black one as well. So now, because we have our Lisa Frank super neon, there we go. Isn't that amazing? Like it looks so different. You can see it's all nice. And I've actually dipped my brush in here to see how something looks. And sometimes it doesn't have a lot of pigment. And that is because, you know, it has that little bit of oil there. So, okay, stirred. All done. Okay, so now we're just going to grab our brush. Now we are going to do animal prints. Now, have you seen like some of the cutest animal print? I am all about some leopard right now. So we're actually going to start with white, and this is going to be the center of our leopard. Okay. Now, when you're doing this, you might have like, it's almost kind of like a kidney bean shape, I guess. Is that? Yeah, that's like a kidney bean, right? You're going to have varying sizes of not circular, not rectangular, just like a variety of, like, I don't want to say blobs, but I don't know, somebody out there in Facebook land, like, what would you call this, right? Our little blobs of white. This is going to be like the center of our little leopard print. Now, I don't know if any of you saw this. I had bought a pair of tennis shoes. The only color they had that was in my size was like a gray, and I have tiny feet. I wear a size 6, and so the only size they had was like this light gray. Well, you know, when you go to the gym and you're doing your heavy weightlifting and stuff, well, it ends up that your shoes get black and dirty and nasty. So I was like, I'm not happy with that. So I decided I was going to paint my shoes. And you guys, I did it. I painted my shoes and I did leopard print all over them. I posted a picture on my page so everyone could see that you don't have to be stuck with gray, dirty shoes. You can paint them, and they're painted with leopard print. So it's kind of fun. All right, so you can see just super, like very, like not all one shape. They're different sizes. They're different spacing apart. This is just our base, okay? All right. So we'll go ahead and just take our white and we are going to cure that. So I'll put that in the lamp. Dana Lynn, I'm so happy to see you joined us. Right, so we're gonna do this one next, but I don't wanna do this one until we finish with our other one, okay? Because I don't wanna like get all crazy with you guys and get you all confused, so. So definitely check out misscheryl.com, please, 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 and get that free ebook. And then also the career in the beauty industry.com is where you can actually get a copy of your book. So if you want a copy of that book, it would be so smart. So smart. Being able to like expand your horizons a little bit, going to be pretty great. So what did everybody do this weekend? I'm hoping everybody had a really great weekend. Have to just tell me. Did you grill? Did you make some yummy food on the grill? It's been raining here a lot in the afternoons. It's wet season in Florida. What do you expect, right? Okay, so here are our odd-shaped kidney beans. Thanks. Next, we're going to take our black. Okay. Now with black, this is actually what gives you that definition. Hey, Kelsey. This is what gives you that definition of your little leopard spots. Okay. So leopard spots are never circular. Like they never go like perfectly around the inside. Sometimes there's like 3 little dots together. This one we'll let this one have 3 little dots together, and they just kind of connect like that. They are different widths. They're different thicknesses. Sometimes there's only 2 to come together. So we'll just do like a little bit bigger piece there. Let's grab this one over here. Do like this. And now you can see what I'm talking about, where you're like, you want that variation in sizes, in shape. This one, we'll let this one just have 2 a little thin. There we go. Now, as you're doing this also, if you ever like study a leopard print like up close, you will see that sometimes they don't have the leopard spots where the center is a different color. Sometimes it's just like black, right? So you might just have like a black little dot like that. It's like a smaller one. That's an excellent way to fill in those little spots. Maybe you feel like, oh, wow, it's a little bit, empty over here. All right, well, you just fill it in with just a black spot like that. All right, let's come up here. We'll grab this one. I always try to start like from the back and work forward. So that's why I always do my little center dots first. Now, the other day when I was doing this, my center dots were pink, and then the leopard spots on the outside were black. And then I came through with some gold and I did some highlighting, and they turned out so cute. Cute, cute, cute. There's probably an entire business in doing nothing but like painting shoes. I really think that could be a thing. All right, what do you think? Looking pretty good, right? Do a little empty one there. Let's do a little empty one here. And there's like a little dot. Another one over here. You don't want them to be like symmetrical. You want them very off-centered. This is an excellent way for people to do artwork. If they're like, I'm not artistic. You know what? All right, start with leopard spots, because you don't have to have like a super steady hand to do them. And they look adorable, right? Like, come on, you guys, this is super cute. And it was really just using, your bright pigments, some glitter, which you will see when we put our top coat on. All right, a little bit more. All right, a little bit more over here. So cute, right? Tell me, you guys, it's so cute. I love it. But sometimes it's like you take something that's actually relatively simple and you just kind of break it down, and it looks really impressive. It looks like it's, you spent hours and hours on it. But you're like, oh, no, I totally didn't. So, all right, here we go. A little bit more. Maybe a little dot up here, kind of fill that in. All right, so what do you think? I think it looks really good. I don't think we need to add anything to it. Let me fix this little dot there. Yeah, I think that looks pretty great. So let's go ahead and cure this. And while that is curing, let's bring this one on, huh? Oh, wait until we get that top coat on. It is going to be so pretty when we put that top coat on, because then you'll get to see all of that glitter under there, right? Okay, so this one, once again, it has our stick it has our pigments on it. And then we did our matte top coat, which gives us a nice way for us to do our artwork nice and smooth. Now this one, okay, this is what I want to do with this one. All right, we are actually going to do this. We're going to draw a line just like this, right down here. There we go. And up here, we're going to do our leopard like what we did before. We're going to do another one here. Right? And we'll do leopard down here, but then in the middle, we're going to do our zebra print, okay? So that'll be pretty fun. Just kind of smooth out that line. We'll smooth out this line a little bit. All right, so while I have black, let's go ahead and do our black. And with zebra, also, you don't need to be perfect. That's one of the great things about animal prints in general. And this one, they might connect, right? You might have one that kind of connects here. There we go. And then from the other side, goes over here. Might have one that's like a little bit thicker here. A little bit thicker here. A little line like that. In the middle, sometimes you have where it's almost like a diamond shape, or like kind of an elongated diamond shape. And you're doing that kind. And maybe another one like this. Sometimes they're just like a line, like a not real steady line, just kind of just a line, like that. I'm actually going to thicken this guy up a little bit right here, make it match a little better. What do you think? Looks pretty good, huh? And then we'll do another one over here. You like how I'm always coming from like the side end? The side end, that's just the best way to do this kind of a nail. I'm gonna fix this little guy here too. So a little zebra print. Now you could, if you wanted the same style, you could, stamp right over something like this. That would be, my goodness, if you are a stamper, which I know there are some people out there that are fantastic stampers. I think Lynn Allen, she is actually Knockout Nails. She's in Casper, Wyoming. She is a fantastic stamper. Let's see here. Yeah, just, there's a lot of things that you could do, but a lot of it is just getting that really cool base. There. Yeah, that looks like a zebra, right? Looks pretty good. Okay, cool. So I am going to cure this. Okay, so we'll put this in here. We'll cure that. Okay, so while we put that away. Oh, Jalila, you love stamping too. That is fantastic. There are so many people. Hi, Kate. I'm so glad you're here to join us. Yeah, we've been doing some lives. It's been pretty great. If you guys have just popped on, please don't hesitate to share. That would be fantastic. Okay, so this is the one that we did, the stick it, but we started with white. Then we did stick it, and we did all of our pigments. Then we did stick it again. So for those of you that don't know, this is what stick it is. And it's actually foil transfer gel, but it works so good when you're trying to get glitters to stick or pigments to stick or anything like that. Okay. Then we did glitter, and then we did our really, really, really cute little leopard prints. Okay. And now we're going to use Shine On. This is our favorite top coat. All right. Here we go. And then you're going to start seeing that glitter pop through, right? So cute. Oh my goodness, we have just gotten like a whole slew of people have joined us. This is so great, you guys. So for those of you that already heard this, I'm really sorry, but for those of you that haven't heard us, this is really exciting. So if you could go on to misscheryl.com and make sure that you sign up for your free ebook. There's a great ebook in there. It's very quick reading. It's about 12 pages long, and it's called From Setback to Success. So I want everybody to get that. So don't forget to go online, misscheryl.com. This is our adorable Lisa Frank nail. Do you see that? It's like so cute. And you can see that glitter popped through, right? Looks so good. Okay, so let's take that one. We're gonna put that in there. Okay, here is our other one we're working on. Okay, now I'm going to take our white again, and we're gonna do some of that leopard, right? So here, I'll grab our white, get my fingers out of the way. All right. So just like we did before, we're gonna do our like leopard print up here in the corners. There we go. I think when I first started painting leopard print, one of the weaknesses that I had, and I'll share it with you guys so that you don't do this, is I did a lot of little dots, and it just got so busy and so full. And you don't have to get that impact. Don't make so many, just make, just a few, and that is plenty. It's going to do kind of like a little half one here, especially because you can come through with that black and do those little individual black ones. Okay. All right. That's cute. Let's do the same down here on the bottom. More little things here. I just feel like this, kids are getting ready to go back to school, which I even hate to say that, but you go to the store and you start seeing, school supplies are out, school clothes, things like that. And this is just a little nostalgia for me. I remember wanting these trapper keepers. I wanted a Lisa Frank, diary with a lock on it, and the Lisa Frank, like all of that, I was just like the typical girl. So, and I have sons. So, okay, so we'll go ahead and cure this one. All right, go. All right, so here is our completed, this one is all completed. Isn't it cute? So cute. The colors are so bright. So I'm going to go ahead and put my white away. I can do that now. And we'll grab our black, because once this is done curing, we'll need to do our little black dots. Isn't this great? So I just want to say thank you so much for joining me today. Now, we are going to be starting to do little lives from Mirage Spa Education, from their page on Facebook. And it's going to be one of those things that you don't want to miss it, right? So please make sure you like that page. It's Mirage Spa Education on Facebook. If you don't have Facebook, you should get it. But I mean, obviously you probably have it if you're listening to me here. Here, let's use our brains a little bit, because it's just been a crazy day. All right, so here is, oops, let me wipe off the white. We also want to start having like some little competitions and stuff too. So we want you guys to, stay tuned for that. We want to be able to feature, your artwork. And so please watch for that. All right, we're going to do one little guy here. So we don't have to be very perfect, right? So kind of three little spots there. See, this one looks like maybe just two. Let's do two. Yeah, looks pretty good. This one, let's do kind of one. This one looks like maybe a three, little three daughter. Kind of love it. Do this one. And then let's look and see where we can just add a couple of those plain black little dots. We'll just do a little one here, like that. And let's grab one down here. Oh, I guess they have a little bit of a white right there. So we can still do a little bit here. We can get that. And then here's another one right here. That is where you know you're not going to be too busy. It looks nice. Just a little dot here, a little dot here. Ah, so great. Okay, now let's complete it down here. Same thing. I think that was the thing that was so fun about Lisa Frank too, is like you got all of the different animal prints. So that was really fun. And it was really bright. Guys, remember shopping malls? We were talking about this just the other day. Like shopping malls are not the way they used to be, are they? Right there. You know, I keep thinking, I was like, all right, one of these Manny Mondays, we're gonna have to do like a Stranger Things, like how cool we could do like a Stranger Things themed nail. That would be pretty cool. Yeah, if you guys like that, you should totally like tell me you think that'd be great. I feel like I need to watch it again. We'll probably get more out of it if we watch it the second time, right? Okay, we'll do a couple little dots here. We one here, here. Yeah, I think that looks pretty great. What do you guys think? Ah, so cute, right? Okay, so let's go ahead and cure this little guy. Get him in there. As a matter of fact, could you imagine if you had your nails done like this with all of these pigments and then you went roller skating and it was like black light roller skating or like black light bowling or something like that? Oh my goodness, your nails would be glowing. You'd be on fire. So I'm going to go ahead and put away all of my pigments. So we'll start here with like the pink. All the little stackers. I always try to do that so I don't end up with pigment on all over my floor. If you've ever done that before, you know the pain. You know what happens. All right. And purple and green. Oops, wrong. So we're almost done with our nails for today, and you guys will see how fun it was for a little walk down memory lane with our Lisa Frank style nails. All right, I just put all my pigments away. All right, so we'll grab this. We are going to, there it is. We're going to put a top coat on it. Once again, I'm going to use our Shine On by Accents. And there are several places you can get these products. Of course, I work with Mirage Spa Education out of British Columbia. So if you need anything in Canada, definitely look them up. Their website is nailtechstore.ca. And they are a distributor of not only accents, but also profiles backstage. So you'll get that. And also like everything that is their very own line, which is completely designed and manufactured in Canada. So that's really, that's really big to know that. And then in the United States, of course, profiles backstage if you need anything. So it has been so great to spend some time with you. Please do me a favor and like the Mirage Spa Education page. Please, because in the future, that is where all of our little videos are going to be taking place. And I don't want you guys to miss Manny Monday. And don't forget to check out misscheryl.com and get your free ebook. And then careerinthebeautyindustry.com as well. So thank you so much for joining me. I hope you all have a wonderful, happy, Lisa Frank inspired Monday. Bye, everybody.